In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, BWatts on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk, we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat
What's going on? What's going on this early Monday morning? Yeah. Hey, you're watching Sports Talk with BWatts, and I'm your host, Bernard Watts, out of the state of Georgia. Yeah, it's me. Hey, only thing we ask that you do early this morning is just rock with me. Our special guest, once again, is Moneymane. Moneymane, you already know, will be on the stage with me this morning. Once again, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video to whoever you want to share it to on your platform. We'll highly appreciate it. And also, if you'd like to continue to support the broadcast in any kind of way through Cash App, Super Chat, or simply by just joining the membership, anything that you do will be highly appreciated. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk with BWatts. I come to you by the digital airways of YouTube. Got an exciting show for you this morning. Yes, we do. We're getting ready to talk about who will be the Cleveland Browns QB1. We're getting ready to talk about it. And also, we're going to talk about what should Shedeur Sanders' mindset be entering training camp. Then we're going to pivot. After we get through talking about Shedeur, we're going to talk about the running back. They got in a little bit of trouble from Cleveland Browns over the weekend. Then we're going to switch over and talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. Then we're going to end the show by talking about LeBron James and a few more players in the NBA. So sit back and relax. I'm going to bring my guests up. I know it's early. But hey, I've been doing this 8 o'clock, about 3 weeks now. Hey, y'all just rock out with us. All right? Gonna bring them up now. Special guest, Moneymane. You already know. What's up, bro?
You already know.
Yeah,
BWatts. BWatts. I feel like I'm underdressed.
Hey, man. Gotta put on some clothes, bro. Look like you're checking out the bed, bro.
Nah, I just came from the gym, man.
Oh, you just came from the gym. Hey,
I just came from the gym.
Yeah, man. I get up on every morning at 5 o'clock, man. I went and took my walk. Went by Chick-fil-A, got me a little bit. And then I stopped at Dunkin' Donut, got their coffee. Man, I came home, took me a shower. Hey, man, shit. I said, what shirt I'm gonna wear? I said, man, I ain't even watched, man. So I just throw it on this shirt. So I got to do that as soon as I get off before I go meet my daughters, them, man. But once again, man, how was your weekend, bro?
It was all right. You know, I always never long enough. But how was yours?
Hey, same here, brother. Ain't never long enough. But anyway, I'm retired 7 days a week, just like a weekend to me. So,
I guess so.
yeah,
Living a good
7 days
life.
a week, man. Hey, that's a good thing, man. Just missed them checks that used to come in every week. Now I got to wait once a month, but it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. You do a show yesterday. I think I seen you do a show
Yeah,
yesterday.
I was on last night. I was
You went on last night. Okay. All right. Yeah.
yeah.
You did two shows yesterday, didn't you?
Nah, I ain't do too. I uploaded the video in the morning
Okay.
and
Oh,
then I
that's
went
what I thought.
live last night. Yo.
I got you. I got you. I got you. But it's YouTube thing. I was trying to do 3 a day, but I said I can't. Boy, ain't enough information out there right now. You have to keep on
Gotta
talking
get
about.
you to it, BWatts.
Yeah, I know it, man. I know it. That's why I tried to do this 8 o'clock. I'm thinking about pushing to 6 in the morning and
I
do
don't
one
know
at
about that,
12.
BWatts. Yeah, you
Hey, man, I
you might be
understand if you
pushing
can't do
for
it.
real with
But
that.
I know what we need to do though. Instead of me doing us doing 3 together, let's do 2. I think Friday I got something to do Friday. So you
Yeah,
host. When can you host Wednesday?
I ain't gonna be able to do it the rest of the week or the next week. I'm busy. That's what I was gonna
Okay,
tell
all
you.
right.
I
I
was gonna
got
tell
you.
you.
I got you. Yeah, 'cause
I
I
mean,
know I got something to do Friday morning, so I ain't gonna be able to do Friday morning. That's
yeah,
why I'll let you know. All right. But whenever you get a free, just hit me up. We got all
yeah,
each
I'll
other.
let you know.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Once again, hey, family, y'all watching Sports Talk with BWatts by the Digital Airways of YouTube early this morning, along with Moneymane. Only thing we ask y'all to do, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit that like button. All right, big dog, let's get into this thing. Ain't gonna hold you long. Give me about 54 minutes. We out of here. Hey, who will be the Cleveland Browns QB1? Where does the Browns quarterback competition starts right now? Well, we got the rookies supposed to report to training camp on Friday. I think it's Friday. I looked at the date, it's Friday. And going into camp, I just want to know where Shedeur will be on this depth chart. Does it matter where you're going to be on the depth chart? Or we should just let this thing play out and let's see who going to fall first. When it come down to Joe Flacco, when it come down to Kenny Pickett, when it come down to Dillon Gabriel, because I'm sure all 3 of them gonna get a chance to go before Shedeur Sanders. And right now, I was at first I didn't like that, but right now, I think I want them to go out there first and let them show what they know. Because I don't find out one thing when I was playing in practice, you can't hide the competition. You can't hide. No matter what happens, what's going on in the facility, you just can't hide from competition. And when I look at the background of Joe Flacco, he done did it before. I get that. I get that. But Kenny Pickett, he done failed. He failed at Pittsburgh. He failed at Philadelphia. And then when you look at Dillon Gabriel, I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback, just like some of the people have been saying. I think he's a bag up quarterback. Matter of fact, I think all 3 of them are bag up quarterback, but Shedeur Sanders. So when you look at this quarterback competition, how would you like to see it play out starting off?
Let me tell you this first, BWatts. July 18th, it's gonna be 12 degrees in Cleveland. It's gonna be 12 degrees in Cleveland, July 18th, when he finally step out there on that field. Okay, he cold. So you already know. I'm thinking Shedeur gonna be QB1 eventually. I ain't gonna say he gonna start the season because it all depends on, like I told him last night, it all depends on what he do in training camp. Because he
Right.
could potentially earn that spot by just hands down being the best quarterback like we know he is out there in that quarterback room. But it always gonna be up to the Browns. And the way they moving, the way the Browns moving, they're a little funny. So they could actually start Joe Flacco, which I think more likely to happen these first couple weeks, and then eventually Shedeur get in there. But like you said, I like all the other ones going first before Shedeur, just because they get to show what they don't know, and then Shedeur get in there, and it ain't no turning back. Because you don't want what to happen is you don't want him to get in, and then they pull, even though he playing good, just like Justin Fields in the Steelers did Justin Fields, and they pull him out while he doing good just to play Dillon Gabriel. Now, I think the Browns would do that, like just the way they move. But nah, right. I want Shedeur, when he get in there, he gonna stay in there.
Yeah, I go with you on that. I thought about that thing last night. I thought talking to my friend, she was saying the same thing. I think she kind of convinced me. Said be the best that let the rest of them go. And when Shedeur get his chance, ain't no turning back, because if Shedeur start getting in there and showing out and they take him out, that kind of hurt his spirit. You don't know his mindset will be, especially the situation that he in right now, because just like you said, you don't know how Cleveland Browns really want to move with this thing, because you can't believe nothing the head coach said. Ever since, old Miss Mama, he been lying. So you really can't really trust the Cleveland Browns staff right now. And it's a shame, bro. We all in this thing together. He a part of the team. Why wouldn't you want the fan base to get around a quarterback and root for him and push for him if he your franchise quarterback? Exactly. No matter if you got the pick wrong, hell, you still made the pick. You still gonna get the credit. You ain't like you paying no $10 million for the next every year for the next 5 years. You're only getting a man $1 million every year one time.
Exactly.
Like, he ain't giving $700,000. I mean, but you got to look at the rest of the players on that team too. They got families they must take care of. They got bills. They got houses, cars. They got responsibility that they need to take care of. And the only way they can take care of that, they need them contracts. The only way you get them contracts, you got to be a part of a winning organization, big dog.
Exactly. And then you got to ball out.
Yeah.
Make it even better when you win it. Like you said,
exactly.
Make it even better when you win it.
Yeah. I mean, what you say to a player who won his last year contract and he a wide receiver, he ain't getting the ball when he knew Shedeur and he been working out with Shedeur, he would have got the ball, but he didn't get the ball with Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, or Dillon Gabriel. And then at the end of the year, hey, your production down, we got to let you go. Come on, bro. That ain't the way it should go, man. And then when you look at, you don't play football. I don't sing football. I don't play football, but I ain't played at a high level like they have. But check this out. When you're going into training camp with 4 quarterbacks, big dog, who's going to get the reps? You ain't got time to be trying to identify who your backup quarterback going to be, nor your starting quarterback. You need to know out the gate. Because when they report in July the 18th and July the 22nd, ain't but 2 more weeks before they play.
That's what I said. Like, every other team in their division already got the quarterback situation. Just like the Steelers, we all know who they were waiting on. It wasn't no question who they were waiting on. Cleveland Brown got a big question mark. But like you're saying, I think they already know. They just ain't told nobody.
They got to know.
Which don't make no sense to me. Just go ahead and put it out. Why you keep trying to hide information?
I know that.
Like, ain't no, y'all not the New England Patriots that won 6 Super Bowls. The Steelers. Y'all ain't none of that.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and tell us who's gonna be the starter. So the team know and the fans know, okay, 12 got to work up to be QB1. But if you like them that much, go ahead and name them QB1 then.
That's it.
I don't see why they hiding.
Now, I don't know. Like I don't understand it either, man. I can heard somebody say they're trying to keep down that hoopla. I said that hoopla gonna come. It's real. Yeah,
exactly.
That hype around Shedeur is real, and they should know that by now. It's real. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere until they trade him or until they start. You gotta do one or two. It's up to them to make the decision what they want to do.
Let me ask you this.
All right.
If I'm a losing organization with a losing mentality, and I got the most hyped player on my team that's in the NFL, period, probably maybe even in recent history, why would I want to calm that down if I'm making all this money? Why would I want to calm that down?
You made a point. Last year, year before last, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Dallas Cowboys dominated off season. Yeah, that's how everybody talking about it. Dallas Cowboys. You couldn't turn on ESPN without Stephen A. Smith or Fox Sports Channel with Skip Bailey talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Who they talking about now? They talk about a 5th round draft pick in Shedeur Sanders. Everywhere you go, you can't go on YouTube, you can't go on TikTok, you can't go on Twitter, you can't even go on Facebook. They talking about Shedeur and the Cleveland Browns are attached to it.
Exactly. And they reaping the biggest benefit.
Yeah, and I think I seen an update on the jersey sale. I don't want to report on that now. I don't know what's for sure. But look at the jersey sale.
I did it live last night about it.
Oh, you did it?
Now
I seen it on the way. I said, man, I know he ain't getting that much money.
No, he not.
I think it's like $200 million, bro.
No. Let me go ahead and explain it real quick, because that's what I did last night. A lot of people think he getting that money, and I'm trying to tell y'all. Everybody saying 2/3. Think about it. If he getting 2/3 of $130, that's what the jersey costs. If he get 2/3 of that, that means he getting $86 a jersey. If he getting $86 a jersey and he sell 1 million jerseys, that's $86 million. You really think if I'm making $86 million off a jersey, I'm gonna sign a 4-year deal with the team? I'm gonna be switching teams every year. I'm making more money selling the jersey than I am playing. He's not making. He's making 2 to 4% from after everything done been cut, 50 to 60% to the manufacturer, Fanatic, and then I think the NFL and the NFLPA get another 50 or whatever percent, and then he get 2 to 4%, and he make about $3 to $5 off every jersey. So he making, if he sell 1 million, he making about $3 to $5 million.
About $3 to $5 million. I thought when I saw that report, big dog, I think it was yesterday in church. I was going through my phone. I said, dog. I said, no wonder he out there smiling and running around the property, talking all that trash, man. I said, he making that much money. Oh, just jersey?
Off a jersey?
Yeah.
You really think the NFL gonna allow him to make
$250 million
off a jersey? But with they logo on it? No.
Yeah, I did a show on the weekend. I said they just use my dog, man. Every time you turn around, he trying to get the work in. He trying to put the work in. And hold on for a minute. What happened? I hit the wrong button. He trying to get work in, big dog. And every time you turn around, they calling him up front. What to do? What? Take the team picture. And guess who posted over there on Twitter first? The NFL.
Exactly.
They pimping my dog. I said, they pimping my dog. I said, I went over Twitter and look. I said, damn, they got Shedeur something. I said, Shedeur did a photo shoot. Then I looked up top. I said, man, the NFL, they put out the picture before the Cleveland Browns put out for it.
Exactly.
On Twitter. That's crazy, bro. But they pimping me, man. They know what they doing, bro. They know what they doing.
Browns ain't got to put them out, though. You go to Cleveland Brown NFL shop. Go to clevelandbrown.com and click on their shop. Who the first picture you going to see?
Oh, Shedeur, yeah.
Shedeur. New trending player. They got a whole section just for him. And he the 5th rounder. Not the 5th pick, a 5th rounder. The 5th pick ain't even got a jersey up there like that.
Hey, they don't even talk about the first player that was picking the NFL draft. And it's a change, bro. Like I said, man, they pimping my dog. But I tell you what, after them 4 years, they gonna have to pay up, bro. They gonna have to pay up. But like I say, I'm 50-50. I want to see him start. I really do. I think he should start. But I just want to see how it's gonna play out and where he's gonna come in on the depth chart. And like I saw on 92.3, let me see if I got that video. They keep treating Shedeur like a 5th round draft pick. What gonna happen? Kevin Stefanski's gonna lose his job. You probably already don't say it. Everybody I'm probably don't say it.
If you want to treat Shedeur like a 5th round pick, now I get it. But you have to be open to that 2nd round talent being the thing that sparks your own curiosity. He's got to do it, guys. I know he's got to do it. I'm not here to say where some people just want to give him things. Nope. It's the NFL. And I think he's got a great personality, so I think he'll naturally endear himself to his teammates. But how you really endear yourself to your teammates are work harder than everyone, know the playbook better than everyone, execute better than everyone, be the most physically talented quarterback or somewhere in that conversation. Shedeur has that opportunity. And if he doesn't, and the Browns stick to this idea of the things that they allowed to tamp down the Shedeur hype into camp, into the regular season, if he's doing everything that matters and you still treat him like a fifth-round pick, then at some point on a team with really just not great quarterback options, you are harming yourself. And that is exactly how you get fired. So don't do that.
I agree 100% with it, man. You keep treating Shedeur like a fifth-round draft pick. Somebody end up losing their job, bro. Because when you look at the quarterback room, just like you said, they are really not that talented. So once again, man, Cleveland Browns need to be careful. They need to be careful how they treat Shedeur. Because we ain't going nowhere, big dog.
Nah, you ain't hear me.
Yeah,
Like I
you.
said, yeah, he was right. He was right. I had took a look at that. But like I said, you don't mess with blessed folk. And you
Nah.
know you met with blessed folk. You gotta answer to God then. But,
and they don't want to answer that one.
no, they don't want to answer that.
Nah, you don't need that in your life. They don't need that in their life. But
yeah, they treading on thin ice.
Yeah. I just want them to have a fair shot. Give him a fair shot, just like you're gonna give Kenny Pickett and Dillon Gabriel. I think I heard you say I think you last time you was on the show, you told me the real competition coming down to Kenny Pickett and Dillon Gabriel to see which one they gonna release trade. You still think that?
Yeah, I still think that. Because just by me, if you telling me Joe Flacco with the least amount of reps he getting, you saying he potentially could be the starter, and Shedeur getting the least amount of reps, and then Kenny Pickett and Dillon Gabriel getting all them reps, 83 and 63. Nah, the competition between them, which one they gonna trade?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I still think they gonna cut Joe Flacco, big dog.
Hey,
look, when they cut it, you just send that text over and say, "Boy, you right," but they gonna cut you. Ain't nobody gonna trade for Kenny Pickett, bro. Ain't nobody gonna trade. They might trade for Dillon Gabriel. They might, but I don't think Kevin Stefanski want to let him go because I think he's a developmental project for them to show that he's a quarterback guru, quote unquote, as people are saying. So, and I think they're gonna keep Shedeur too. They're not gonna let Shedeur because Shedeur bringing in too much money. I know a lot of people want him to go to Indianapolis. I heard the Saints. Somebody said the Saints. Cleveland Browns will be a fool.
I want to
a fool if they traded Shedeur Sanders. I don't think they're on that crazy. They ain't become no billionaire by being crazy, foo-foo, and doing foo-foo stuff. So I don't think he'll do that.
Yeah, I think that collateral collusion, like I said, they were forced to pick Shedeur, and Andrew Berry and Kevin, they just picked Dillon Gabriel because they knew they were gonna have a quarterback competition. And just like I told, they drafted Dillon Gabriel to be the third string. They didn't draft him to be a starter because they had Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco already.
Well, okay, then let me stop. Let me pump your brake. Why he almost got 100 reps?
I told you.
And OTAs and mandatory manicure. He almost threw the ball 83 times.
Look, if you look anywhere, type in Dillon Gabriel and put mock draft or projection. This boy was projected 5th, the 6th, the 7th round. They got to justify picking him in the 3rd round and picking him before Shedeur, even though they couldn't pick Shedeur until the 5th round or later. So now they got to create a quarterback competition and try to give him a fair chance. It ain't giving Shedeur a fair chance right now. It's trying to justify picking Dillon Gabriel as a 3rd rounder instead of using them picks to get an offensive lineman and another receiver.
Yeah,
that's what they got to justify.
Yeah. But They missed out on that, big dog. That's all it is. But they can correct themselves. They can correct themselves. Once again, want to say hello to everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us early this morning. You watching Sports Talk with BWatts along with Moneymane. You already know. Hit the like button, subscribe to both channels, and share the video to one of your platforms if y'all don't mind. All right, big dog, let's move on to the next topic, right? Them pads gonna get ready to come on. Them pads gonna get ready to come on. And like my brother said, during training camp, them freaks come out at night. My brother said, yeah, I said, what? He said, the freaks come out at night. I said, what you mean by that? He said, you heard that song, them freaks come out at night? Yeah. He said, man, there's going to be some dudes out there you ain't never heard of. Boy, they going to come out there and try to send somebody to that medical tent. I said, okay. So when training camp comes, what should Shedeur Sanders' mindset be? To me, it should change. He should continue to do the things he's doing right now. I don't think too much is getting to him. It ain't showed it. He haven't showed it yet. But if he continues to go out there and complete 70% of his passes, like he been doing, ain't too many quarterbacks around the league doing that, big dog. If he just stay focused, stay locked in, and go out there and continue to perform, because one thing, we can talk all we want. He still got to go out there and perform. But if he continues to perform the way he has, I think everything gonna work out for him.
I think he already in that mindset. The workout video he had 2 weeks leading up to training camp. Like, he ain't doing no talking. He ain't posting. Like talking wise on social media. You just seeing the workout. And the way he working out, it look like he already in that mindset, and he coming for that QB1. Like, it all going, like they saying he don't know the playbook, he don't know. Them were all lies.
Yeah.
Now, you done gave him time to prep and get in that playbook even deeper. What you think about that? 77% and he don't know the plays. Just think about now that he know the plays and probably gonna get some reps with the ones, hopefully, and see what he do. He probably gonna throw 90%.
Yeah, exactly. He got better talent to play with, man. You know, let him play with Jerry Jr. and see what his numbers be.
Exactly. But I think he already did it. We already had this discussion.
Yeah, we already had that. Yeah. And like I say, I think his mindset, man. And I like what Joe Theismann was talking about. I did a thing on him last night. Joe Theismann, a former MVP. These are the words he's saying. What's highlighted in the blue. He said Shedeur Sanders successful is due to his talent, not just his famous last name. He believes Shedeur has the potential to be a successful quarterback, highlighting his work ethic, football knowledge, and playmaking ability as a key factor. He also suggests that Shedeur needs to put in extra effort to earn the respect of his teammates. And he already done did that. He been through that. Everything Joe Theismann just said, he already done did. He already
got
did.
his respect with his teammate. It's the front office and them coaches.
Yeah.
He already got a teammate.
They trying to justify that collusion.
Exactly. Like the NFL trying to justify it. That's why they put out the narrative. So he couldn't file no grievance. But that's a whole different lie. But yeah, I think Joe Theismann right. And he ain't no Hall of Famer and ain't do what he did for no reason. He know what he's looking at.
All these quarterbacks out there been saying that, man. All these teammates saying the same thing. Man, I don't know why they trying to fool people, man. But we're going to find out what the real plan is coming up in the training camp. All the speculation can go away. All the bad talk about Shedeur going to go away. Because when the public get out there, they going to have their own camera. They going to be filming. They going to put their own spin around it. And if Mary Kay don't go out there crazy, nah, Mary Kay, your videos and your talk ain't lining up with everybody else. Yeah, that's why you see him bad. That's why you see him gonna start coming around a little bit. That's why that video I just played. Now, when Shedeur first got out there, he was talking bad about Shedeur. Now, he started coming around a little slowly. And that's what all of them gonna do. They got to backtrack everything they're gonna say. said about Shedeur. So I think somebody text me or email me that you said something about the prime equity. I think I got an email earlier this morning say check out Moneymane. He did a video about prime equity. You did that? You did a video on
Yeah,
that?
that the one I uploaded yesterday morning, but I did it in the live before that. But
Oh,
yeah,
you did it live?
yeah, you want me to explain it to you?
Yeah, I got time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
You got 30
that
minutes.
prime equity, that's something serious. If just not Shedeur, but if the NFL player start to put that in their contract, that prime equity basically is they use something like the NIL in college, but they get paid based on everything they doing. So it's like they get paid for the press conferences. Instead of just having the obligation by the NFL to do it, they get paid to do it.
Okay.
No matter where they is, if they on a talk show or if they doing the post game interview, then he get paid off his social media. Just not him doing the social media, but it's in his contract based on how many views he get. So if he get 10 million views over the whole span of the year, he get $2 million.
Okay.
That's how I read in the contract. But he capitalizing off of everything that's going on. And then it even said, I don't think it's gonna happen though, but he'll get an equity in whatever the team doing. For as like if the ownership gonna purchase this or the team moving like the stadium, he'll get a piece of that.
Oh yeah.
I know that's a big stretch though, but that's how I break down a little bit. Basically, they get the prime equity, they get a piece of their social media from the NFL, renting their contract based off the views, and then he can do a docu-series, he can do behind the scenes stuff, basically what Bucky doing.
Right.
Like that right there. When he live streaming and all that, he get paid from the NFL, because bringing all of that attention to him is bringing the attention to the NFL, because now he generating more money for the NFL based from his platform, because they come into their platform to watch him when he play.
Right. Man, that's handsome, that big dog. That's a smart move.
I'll bring it more in detail on the video.
Oh, I check it out sometime today. My free time. I check it out. I'll check you out. You do a good job. You're doing a good job with that big dog. Doing a good job. Keep doing your work, big dog. Keep doing your work. Keep doing your work. Y'all continue to support my homeboy. My homeboy. Once again, y'all watching Sports Talk with BWatts. If you got a question for Moneymane on Sports Talk with BWatts, put it down in the chat. Put it down in the chat, and we will try to get it to him and soon as possible. All right, big dog, let's move on. We ready at 28 more minutes. All right, check this out. All right, we'll do it. Shedeur Sanders. Let's talk about what happened over the weekend with the running back situation, Judkins, and his situation. Once again, we know he got arrested, and this is what I seen this morning. Just a little snippet of it. It says that the Browns told Cleveland.com they are gathering more information, and the NFL told Cleveland.com it's aware of the matter, but had no further comments. The NFL will conduct its own investigation into the incident under its personal conduct policy, and Judkins faced a possible suspension of up to 6 games for a first-time violation. It's the second straight summer that a Cleveland Brown second-round pick player out of Ohio State has been arrested for domestic violence. Last year, it was defensive Tiger Mike Hall Jr., who was suspended for 5 games. Now, when that story first hit, I said, "Oh man, that's the running back, the only running back that been drafted in the second round, haven't signed his contract because he was holding out to trying to get guaranteed money." Now with this incident, he gave Cleveland Brown. You know when they said the rapper got the gun now? The rapper got the gun. he just hurt his chances on getting that guaranteed contract when he went out there and did that. Now I understand. I seen another Cleveland News on TV was talking about what happened, and I don't want to get into that. He said him and some girl went on a vacation somewhere in Florida, and something happened along the way. But Man, he just messed up, bro. He just messed up. I think, be honest, other than Shedeur, I think he was the second best draft pick they picked in the draft. He had the potential to be the starting running back. Matter of fact, I knew he was gonna be the starting running back because they traded Nick Chubb, and then with him, he had the potential of being 1,000-yard rusher. I think in 17 games, because when he was at Ohio State, that boy was a straight dog out there, boy. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, he can block, he can run. Now, they did draft another running back also. He just good as I ain't gonna say that. He ain't good as Junkie is. But I just hate that happened to him. I don't think the Cleveland Browns will probably do anything, but the NFL gonna come and get them 5 games. That's just my opinion. What do you think about the situation?
Yeah, he definitely gonna get suspended. Just based off, NFL, they cracked down on that ever since Ray Rice. When Ray Rice video came out, they cracked down on domestic violence. But yeah, that whole situation, even though we ain't got all the detail, but what I read, just like what you just said, it don't sound right, but we don't know. We still don't know all the detail. But either way, he gonna get suspended. But going to the contract situation, I'm like, dude, you definitely ain't getting no fully guaranteed whatever you were asking for. You go ahead and tell your agent, throw that out. Your agent got to come with a different way to try to get you more money instead of that. I think it was like 4.9 million that he was gonna signing bonus. But I know he was trying to probably get that whole 11 million he owed fully guaranteed because he is gonna be the starter of the team. But now, like you said, the Rabbit got the gun. The Browns, they really can control his whole NFL career now because they could release him and don't have to pay him nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
He signed a contract, so he's not on a contract with the team, so they can actually release him and they ain't got to pay him nothing. But dude, you got to be more careful.
Got to be, boy. He got to be, boy. He just got to be. You got to just think, man. Keep your hand to yourself, big dog. Man, I just really hate that, big dog. I really do, man. I really hate that. But with that, Coach C said I had a great birthday weekend. I love y'all. Hey, happy birthday, big dog. Happy birthday, Coach. Happy birthday to you, big dog. Yeah, man. So I hate that, man. But oh man, when you try to do good, boy, there were always around, coming, trying to, how they say, going to church, man. Good, gracious. But I hate that for him, man. I hate that for the organization too. They're 2 years in a row doing that, and both for the players from Ohio State. So yeah, I hope they can get past that, man, and get back in. Once the training camp starts, all distraction will go away because they are right there on the facility. Because you remember when Coach Prime took over Colorado, I was hearing him saying the worst part of coaching in college or anything is during the off season when the players go away and go back home because you don't know what they going. You ain't got no control of where they at or what they doing or who they with, and things happen. So when they all get back together, so that's just unfortunate. Things happen in life, man. I ain't gonna try to kill him for it because I don't know the whole story. It's just out there, man. I thought I'd be able to report a little bit on it, but just in case people don't know. So that's it. Anything else you got on that, big dog?
Nah, I mean, I seen somebody comment about what the lady was saying that she waited 5 days, but I ain't trying to. I had already talked about that last night, and it just
somebody told me she tried to drop it, but they wouldn't let her.
Drop the case.
Yeah, they wouldn't let her, bro.
I ain't hear that.
People there on Twitter said that it was two reporters that she tried to drop the case, but the prosecution wouldn't let her.
I mean, they seeing $sign too because of who he is, but I ain't hear that. But it just fishy, like I said, like you said too. We don't know all the details, so I really can't speak too much on it,
Yeah, and just like Miss Chantel said, hell, it happened on the 7th when they believe. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. And they reported it was 5 days. Then reported to 5 days after.
5 days. That would make me suspicious about it. But then I don't know about Xavier Worthy. What happened to him?
Yeah, I heard about that.
So it could be that type situation where he caught her cheating. That was a word, called his girl cheating, told her to get out, and then she would beat on him. And she said domestic violence. It ain't funny, but she said domestic violence against him, and he ain't even really touch her like that. She was the one beat him up because she would cheat.
Yeah, man. Something went bad. I just wish they had to walk away from it, man.
Yeah.
That's when he hadn't signed no contract. I'm sure she know his situation. I'm sure he should have told her his situation. Now they went away for 5 days in Florida, and man, I just hate that for a young African American male. Man, I hate that for anybody doing that kind of situation, man. So we'll see how it turned out. But man, that would have been a good piece for Shedeur to run that Cleveland Brown offense with, man. They could have been deadly with them 2 tight end sets. Man.
Yeah, Samson ain't no joke neither, though. But
yeah, not pretty good now, but he ain't no jungle big now. That ain't what you trying to say. That what you trying to say?
Nah, Judkins that bruiser. Like he that downhill.
Yeah, he that downhill, boy. He get downhill, boy. He up out of there, boy.
Like you asked me, I said I'm going for your ankle. I ain't running head up with nobody.
Nah, ain't nobody trying to hit that big old juggle head on, man.
Unless I was 6'4", then that might be a different story, but nah.
Yeah, man. So, but like I said, I'm interested in when the training camp started. And let's see how this thing play out with Shedeur. Let's see where he gonna be at. And G. Bush telling me he coming in at number 2, BWatts. He coming in at the 2nd string quarterback in that training camp. They just ain't gonna tell you. They gonna show you. They gonna show us. He said the same thing. He said the same thing you did. He said coming down to Kenny Pickett and Dillon Gabriel, the one who they gonna let go. That's what he said. I said, Moneymane told me the same thing, big dog. So if I'm wrong, I can come back and tell y'all, hey, y'all was wrong, y'all were right. Yeah, here's what it is. So that's just me on that. Well, let's move on from that and talk about the Colorado football team. Coach Brown getting ready for his 3rd season. We know the talk is out there. You can't run from it. Can't Coach Brown win without Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback and Travis Hunter as the Heisman Trophy winner. Can he win? Now, when I look at the team, I think the team overall is better than last year. No, they don't have no Shedeur. No, they don't have Travis Hunter. But my dog, when I look at that wide receiver room, I know I talk about it every time I come on, but you can't talk about Colorado without looking at that wide receiver room. When I look at Cecile Brown, when I look at Omarion Miller, and when I look at Draylon Miller and JoJo Williams and Q6, Cam Michael, they present so much matchup problems for anybody that they're going to play. Because I don't see another team on their schedule, nor in the Big 12, they got 3. Matter of fact, I don't know too many got 2 defensive backs going to be able to check these guys. The speed that they bring to the table, the size that they bring to the table. And with Case Salter back there, you got to decide, do you want to rush him? Do you want to play in a zone? Or do you want to play man-to-man? Because you play man-to-man, and they put 2 wide receivers that can straight out get it and just run it straight to the post, and you run downfield with your back turned, man, Case Salter going to be right beside you talking about, BB. Yeah, man, I'm gone. BB, I'm buzzed by it. Oh, no, sure. I thought he go, yeah. It's just going to be hard for them to stop, bro. Only person that can stop Colorado offense is going to be Pat Sean. He the offensive coordinator. He the only person that can interfere in their offensive put out this year. And if Georgia Tech don't come with it, they line to get beat 50-0 on national TV.
It's possible because we already see them doing that last game of the season. You know, Shedeur and travel plan, but yeah, I think like Coach Prime said that I own mouth. Just like what you said, this team is different, and they got more depth. They a better team. Coach Prime ain't never lied to me. So if he said it out here on mouth, I'm gonna believe it. He there every day. He the one that recruited them players. He the one that brought them in. They came to play for him. You can say they came to play for Colorado, but we all know they weren't going to Colorado by themselves with Coach Prime went there. So now he finally get the opportunity to coach like he say. He ain't got to worry about nothing. Like what type? If he was already on that level with Shedeur and Travis and Shiloh, what if he talking like that? What level you think he about to go to for coaching? If he's saying he ain't got to worry about nothing, this man, especially all Shedeur, all you got to put all that into it. Shedeur, the jersey retirement, they were hating on that. The draft process, whatever healthy issue he done had, all that getting bottled up until their season start, and they about to unleash, starting with Georgia Tech. And like you said, they could get embarrassed, 50-0.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be.
They got the talent to do it. I don't think they got the talent out there to do it. Though. They got the talent out there to do it.
Back of the conference, and you know what happened last year? Was Arizona State was back there. Colorado back there. They in Arizona State win the Big 12. So what you think gonna happen with Colorado this year?
Exactly.
Don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised. I won't be surprised. They might be surprised because I'm following. I'm seeing what they did. Man, look at here. This thing can get real ugly for the Big 12 team that's on Colorado's schedule if they really taking them lightly because Shedeur gone, because Travis ain't there no more. They're gonna be in for a rude awakening. And when you look at the offensive line, they also done put up, man, each one of them offensive line, you line to see playing the NFL whenever they are eligible to go to the NFL. Each one of them that started, all 5 of them, man, you line to see them playing in the NFL next year. Whenever they are eligible, they gonna get drafted. And when Coach Prime, we already know he get a quarterback drafted. We already know he can get a wide receiver drafted. He started showing these folks that he can get an offensive line and a defensive line to the NFL. Man, recruiting gonna be over with.
Exactly.
It's gonna be over with, man. He gonna dominate, bro.
He already got one. He just ain't eligible yet. That Jordan Seaton.
Oh yeah. That's who Cleveland all be trying to do. Man, I'm gonna say these 2 first-round draft picks and try to go get that Ohio State wide receiver for Shedeur next year. And when Jordan Seaton come around, hey, I'm gonna give you that first-round draft pick. I'm gonna line myself up to get my left tackle, and we're gonna ride and take advantage of Shedeur salary. I keep harping on that. Exactly. You ain't paying but $1 million. Exactly. You know what other team playing their quarterbacks? Man, they playing them boys. I don't know how much money this play football. They starting quarterback. Look at Lamar Jackson quarterback contract. Look at Kansas City Patrick Mahomes contract. Man, they getting so much money. They have to maneuver people, cut people to fill out their roster. Cleveland won't have to do none of that once they get rid of Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
they ain't doing nothing.
Sure,
they money won't be tied up, bro.
That's why
so money won't be tied up.
But hey, that boy, like you saying, if Jordan Seaton, I'm just gonna go back to Colorado first.
Yeah, big dude, boy.
He already a leader for their front 7 and the whole team in general. The way he been working and showing out and just being that vocal guy. But if the Browns could do that, like I said, Jeremiah Smith, they need to go ahead and try to get him. And then in 20, we talking about 27. Both of these guys eligible in 2027. That's what the year we talking about.
Right.
I trade one of these draft picks in 26 to get me an extra one for 27 just to do what you said. I wouldn't even worry about this draft. You try to get a quarterback, wasting another draft pick on a quarterback when you need to be getting the offensive line or a receiver in this one, then just get re-up and get Jeremiah Smith and Jordan Seaton in 27. Because that 27 draft loaded. Yeah.
And by the time she do a 4-year turnaround, they should be competing for an AFC championship.
In the new stadium.
In the new stadium. Exactly. In the new stadium, man. You know what? Man, all the hype that's going to come with that, man. You got Jeremiah Smith. You got Jordan Seaton with Jerry Judy and Shedeur. Man, bro. It's going to be hard to stop that, bro. They're going to be hard to stop that, man.
Exactly.
They can compete there, man. Ain't no way. Now, I'm sure they probably have a new coach by then. But I hate to throw that out there, but it is what it is. So that's what I would do, man. They in good shape if they play their card right, if they smart right about it. But first, before they do anything, they got to settle. They got to settle that quarterback
Exactly.
position. They got to do that. You can't get around him. You can't run away from the big dog.
Like I told you, let them keep doing Shedeur wrong, and he show up he the best quarterback, and they still try to do him wrong. Browns might well not be an NFL team.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Everybody not even the media. It's gonna be the fans. The fans gonna be so upset. They ain't even go to the game.
Yeah, man. We ain't even got to wait to then. They gonna do this coming up when that open practice.
Yeah, you right.
But I promise you, man, I heard two of them told you that man, we going out there, man. I got my ticket and because my cousin, he a pastor up there in Cleveland, Ohio. He said, yeah, we going. Me and my wife going. We're going to see Shedeur because they gave the first opportunity to the season ticket holders. And he got his boy. He gonna take his two boys. He told me, he said, man, he said, just watch out, cause I'm gonna send you everything. I said, okay.
I was about
If
to say,
if they don't do it right, we gonna let them know. Yeah.
I'm about to tell you, you better tell him to send you some video. Yeah,
I told him that, man.
I got some followers, subscribers up there. I'm trying to get them to send me some too.
Yeah, I told him send me some video, man. Send me some video, bro. Send me some video, cause I won't see for myself. I'm sure. I think G. Bush told me he was going to one of them. He said he definitely going to the training. He'd be at one of them training camp workout. Yeah. So we're gonna see how that turns out.
But you want to see it with on 2 eyes.
Yeah. Ain't no he said he ain't going out about what nobody else said. He said Shedeur, go out there and turn up. He gonna come back and let you know. If you go out there and lay a egg, I'm gonna come back and let you know. I'm gonna keep it real. That's all I want. Somebody keep it real with me. That's all I want, big dog. That's all I want. But I just don't see Joe Flacco nor Kenny Pickett nor Dillon Gabriel better than Shedeur. I just don't. But going back to Coach Prime and Colorado, now the big question gonna come when they play Georgia Tech. Can they stop that big old quarterback? He a big dude, dog.
I know it.
I saw him watching run over Georgia. Man, they could stop that big old dude. That dude about 6'4", 220 or 230.
Yeah. Hank King big. And he run downhill. He run downhill.
Downhill, bro.
That's what I said. That front seven, the offensive defensive line, they're gonna be the test. Because that was the weak point for Colorado. So they're gonna get tested early. If they can't stop that run, it's gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a long night, bro.
Kansas State and Kansas all over.
It's gonna be that Kansas game all over. They can't stop that long. But I'm sure when you look at that defensive line, to me, they got the pieces to do it. They got the pieces to do that. They got the pieces to do it because one thing about a championship team, if you got depth, because we know football, injury happen, right? We know that. So, but if one of your big guys go down, you always can have somebody come in, and the talent level and the production level, you don't lose that when you make that substitution. That's the key. That's how Alabama been winning so long.
Yep.
They had their third string just as good as their first string.
The third string of 5-star. You just gotta wait your turn with Nick Saban with them. He a 5-star.
University of Georgia, man. Yeah, you're right. They 5-star. They just sitting back there waiting their chance. And when they get their chance, they make their move, man. That's what football is all about, man. You get your chance, take advantage of, and do what you're supposed to do. If you want to get to that league, during your college career, that's gonna be key right there. So when I look at Colorado running back room, now a lot of people don't like their running back room. Man, K-Salt's gonna do the running for them. They ain't got to worry about that running back. I'm telling you now.
They're gonna be running back by committee over there. He gonna have at least 600 yards. I see about 600.
Who that? K-Salt?
Yeah, just by itself, but at least 600.
Yeah, man. I think he ready. He ready for this thing, young man. I got him ready at 800 to 1,000 yards. He get that and throw for about 3,500 to 4,000. He gonna be in that Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, he would.
You
put them numbers up there. I think in Colorado, if Colorado get a combined total of close to 2,000 rushing yards for, I'm just saying a low number, 2,000 rushing yards for the whole season, I think they win 10, maybe even 11 games. Just
Oh, that's the Big 12. Yeah, that's the Big 12. That is.
That's what I'm
Big
saying.
12.
We
so how many games you think it's
no
going to take? Let me talk to the chat. Chat, how many games is it going to take to win the Big 12 this year? How many games a team you should win to win the Big 12? How many games you think it's going to take to win the Big 12, B-Dog?
Man, based on what Cole Prime said, it's going to come down to the end just like it did past year.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to take 10 to 11.
10 or 11.
So they was at 9. They was at 9 and was in the mix. So it's going to take about 10 or 11.
All right. Yeah, I think it's going to take 11. I think it's going to take 11. I think you can't lose but one. Because if you really look at all the team schedule, I did this over the weekend. Colorado is the only team that played just about everybody, big dog. Man, Arizona State don't play everybody. Iowa State don't play everybody. Arizona don't play everybody. Colorado play everybody.
But let rephrase the question. How many Big 12 games are going to take? Because we talking about overall, like how many Big 12 games are going to take for them to win the conference? Because you know that's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's a little bit different, but
they might have to go undefeated.
Everybody don't play the same in the conference game.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. Like if everybody played everybody, then
Colorado played everybody. Everybody,
really tell. But
everybody.
If they win and they win all of them, that's good for them. There ain't gonna be no question.
Yeah. I see King 11. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams said 11.
President Swan say 8 Big 12.
Face to face talk say 11. I agree with y'all. Reginald Swain said 8 Big 12 game. 8 Big 12 game. Okay.
Yeah, they're probably about right.
Miss Kimberly Nash Williams said at least 8. Okay. That's about right. Y'all about right there. Y'all about right. So we're gonna see about that. We're gonna see about that. So it's just that the way Texas Tech been spending all that money, boy, they loading up.
They trying to duplicate Ohio State.
Yeah, they trying to buy them a doggone championship, boy. I said,
but they had the players. They went and got the dogs. They ain't just went and got anybody. They went and got the dogs. So
true.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Cole Prime said, "Hey, give me some of that money, so we can go
Yeah,
get."
he did say, "Hey, Joey, give me some of that money you got, so I can get some of them players." Yeah, man. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I get a chance to talk about college, Colorado, and you talk about all the players that in the NFL. Jimmy Horn Jr., how you think he going? What kind of think he gonna make the team? You think he gonna have a successful year for Carolina?
He gonna make the team successful year. I done told y'all before. Me and
I already know you didn't like
Jimmy got a working relationship.
Yeah, I heard that. I think he gonna surprise you, big dog. I'm telling you now, he gonna have a better. Miss Philly Smith say 11. Okay, he gonna have a better NFL career that he did. Colorado. I'm telling you now, like I told you last time, they used Jimmy wrong, man. They had him in that Miller, man. We ain't that big, bro. You get your ankles rolled up on all them big old jokes. The speed that he got, man, just put him outside and just let him run that post beat dog.
Yo,
he running the post,
at the same time, he wasn't getting open neither. So that's just me. I know y'all keep saying he hurt. He just disappointed me 2 years in a row. I had high expectations.
He disappointed me the first year, but he was injured. I mean, come on, big dog. You've been injured. It's hard to play through an injury, man.
I ain't gonna use that excuse. I ain't gonna use because Travis Hunter was the third string receiver his first year in Colorado. Weaver was number 1. Jimmy was number 2. This past year, Jimmy was like number 5 or 6 receiver. And all the rest of them, Travis was number 1, LeJohntay number 2, Will number 3. That's how I do it, just based off the numbers and what I seen with my own 2 eyes. But hey, other people got other opinions. But I like Jimmy, and I hope he do good. But hey, I got my expectations real low, so I won't get disappointed.
But when you look at who's that LeJounte, how you like his chance?
But LeJounte, my X factor, he a dog to me. Now, the only thing I got against LeJounte, if he was off, LeJounte was way off, and you could tell. Like during the game, he was nowhere to be found. His demeanor on the sideline, he was just sad. But when he was on fire, you couldn't even stop LeJounte. But that's the only thing about LeJounte. I like LeJounte. I think he's gonna do good, especially in that Ravens offense with Lamar and Derrick Henry back there toting that rock. And then you got what his name, Flowers over there. So he ain't got too much pressure. He just probably come in on the slide a couple of times and return punt and kick off. So he good. I think he can really make a difference on that team because he ain't gonna be having all that pressure.
Okay.
I'm talking about the first year face to face. The first year they went to Colorado.
Okay. All right. Let's end it on this right here, B-Dog. The NBA talk. The NBA talk. I asked Coach Reagan last night about Cooper Flag. The first pick of the draft when he played for Duke, then the Dallas Mavericks drafting him. First game, 10 points. His second game against Bronny James, 31 points. You think it was a good idea for them to tell him that's enough, we don't see enough, or you think he should have played, should be playing some more? I understand that injuries might happen. What you think of him? I think he needs to be playing some more. That's just me.
They did good because they don't seen enough, and he's a future franchise player. So,
yeah.
Unlike I was thinking about it after you had sent me that you were gonna talk about it. I was thinking about it. I was like, Cooper Flag, probably the first number one pick that been in the best situation a number one pick to be in, because it ain't like the team he's going to starting completely over.
Right.
They got Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Kyrie gonna come back.
Right.
He gonna have time to become the star that they think he's gonna become until Kyrie come back, and then now they got another three-headed monster. I think Dallas lucked up, or they set it up to get that number one pick, especially after trading Luka.
Collusion.
Collusion in the NBA.
They don't cut all that heat from guys really Luka. Say, all right, we're gonna fix you on this. Exactly. We need to get a star in LA. We got a new owner. I need to get a star. Now that's a collusion.
And I'm telling you, it ain't like he a slouch. That boy can ball.
Yeah, exactly, man. So okay. LeBron James. There were 14 that reached out to his camp. Cleveland was one of them, and the Dallas Mavericks has been reported they reached out for LeBron James. I don't got the other two teams that reached out to him, but what you think?
Golden State and Clippers.
You think this new ownership they want LeBron? I'm surprised they didn't offer him a 2-year contract.
They probably did offer him, but he turned that down because he want to see what the direction of the team going. Because like Rich Paul say, I mean, he's saying he want to compete for another championship. But if Dallas talking to him, then that means Dallas willing to trade Cooper Flag because
they got to trade
Anthony Davis back to him. I mean, I ain't trading. You can't trade Kyrie. If I'm Dallas, you can't trade Kyrie because he hurt. But I mean, if Dallas is looking at him, then that mean they offering Cooper Flag. If it was the Cleveland, I don't know who they gonna offer.
So you telling me, big dog, listen, you telling me they willing to give up Cooper Flag for 1-year service of LeBron James?
It'd be more than 1 year, but think about it. Would I want an all-time great or a potential? He unproven.
Who said he an all-time great?
LeBron, an all-time great.
Who said that? You?
Don't get started on that. LeBron, an all-time great. And you got a potential.
Y'all listen. Hey, family, listen what this. Hey, family, y'all know how I run. I'm Michael Jordan now. He said this dude. Okay, finish what you saying. Then I ain't gonna say it. Go ahead.
Look at the same thing we talking about Shedeur. What you see on film with LeBron. LeBron done won 4 rings, then been to 10 straight NBA finals. He the greatest player ever to play in the game. Why I'm gonna take that potential from Cooper Flag, potentially? You think Cooper Flag gonna be the NBA all-time leading scorer by the end of his career? That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the
think
longevity.
LeBron ain't got about 2 more years, maybe just
Nah,
one.
man, he can play about 4 more.
Oh,
The only reason
man,
why he played 2 more.
Trying to get out this thing now. Yeah,
I'm gonna
get out. Yeah, it's time. Boy,
yeah. What? I done seen it with my own 2 eyes now.
No. Hey,
that man
I
can play
will give you credit about LeBron being the best 40-year-old to ever play. Now he the best 40-year-old. He ain't even in the top 5 best player in the league right now.
Be what? That man
come on, man.
Who look at the numbers, look at his play, look at the film. Who was better than LeBron for him not to be in the top 5? Name me 4 more players last year that were better than LeBron to take him out of the top 5. Because I know you're gonna put Jokic in there and you're gonna put Giannis in there.
Okay, yeah, all right, that's 2.
LeBron 3.
No, he's Steph Curry 3.
Okay, LeBron 4.
STJ, whatever his name, that dude out there.
LeBron 5. That's it. You can't.
No, I ain't through. I'm not through, big dog.
Who else? You can't even think of nobody. LeBron. I'm telling you, LeBron was top 5 at 40 years old.
I love season said LeBron and Dallas. Yeah, he's more 3 years than him. He got 3 more years. T-Row just said that. I don't know, big dog. I don't see that. Yeah, you could be right. You know, yeah, Kelly Shepard. LeBron James need to take his. Yeah, exactly what he need to do. Miss Kimberly Nash when you said LeBron is the all-time great based on the jam productive. However, he's not the greatest. Yeah, she said it right there. We're gonna get that in the bud right there. Appreciate it, sis. Don't let this young whippersnapper know what's really going on. Yeah. They know what's really going on. Look here. In on this right here. Check this out. When you look at I don't got who he finna fight. It's a boxing match coming up in August. I had to fly by that with that. You don't keep up with that?
Not too much. Not like a YouTube.
Crawford finna box somebody. I think is this. I don't got that dude's name. He finna box. But that's gonna be a good one, that big dog. That's gonna be a
probably will. I mean, I watch boxing, but I just ain't been keeping up with it like that. You know, after Floyd, I keep up with Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd.
After that, I've been focusing more. I just got back into watching football, though. I've been keeping up more with NBA.
There it is right there. Yeah, that's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight right there. These females, they know more about sports than that.
Well, I'm about to say, she be on her.
She. Oh man, appreciate the kid with us. Yeah, I know I seen that flyer because somebody sent it to me. I said, what? That's gonna be good then. But anyway, big dog, that's the end of the show. We want to thank everybody for rocking with us this morning. We'll see y'all whenever Moneymane get some time. But I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8. I'll be here at 8 o'clock every morning, but Friday morning. I gotta do something with my daughter. I gotta take a bed down there, put it up in her apartment in her college. So I'll leave out at 6. So I'll be doing that. But I'll be back later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all don't mind, rock out with me. We appreciate everybody for rocking with us early this morning. Give us your last word, big dog. We out of here. Moneymane.
And with just like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about BWatts and Moneymane. You already know. And hey, remember, July 18th, it's about to be 12 degrees in Cleveland.
All right. Don't forget, Legendary Island, my dog, Moneymane. Go there, like, share, and subscribe to his platform if y'all don't mind. All right. Until next time, bro. Have a blessed day, man. Enjoy your family, man. Enjoy your time, man. May the grace of God continue to bless you and your family, bro.
Same to you. All
right. Appreciate it. Chat, we appreciate y'all. Same thing to y'all. Chat. All right, big dog.
All right.
Hey, watching Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your boy, Bernard Watts, live right here in Boulder, Colorado. Getting ready to watch Coach Prime in a Caught a lot of buffaloes. Yeah, let's go Buff.
I just want to tell everybody, we get a lot of flack about me being in the portal and all right now. We've got 3 freshmen on offense that's contributing. We got Jordan Seaton, Michael Welch, and Draylon Miller. So don't let anybody out there tell you we're not recruiting high school players. We're recruiting elite high school players to come here because we're looking for guys that can play immediately. We're not looking for guys. Are you practicing to practice or are you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way?